Hello everyone, the Goddess of Fire here, back again for another fire conversation. Today's hot topic is of course the super new moon in Scorpio that is occurring right now. Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, aka Hades, the god of the underworld. So this is really kind of highlighting what's hidden, any secrets, and a lot of emotional depth. Scorpio is about transformation, and it instantly just makes me think of the card that it's represented by in tarot, and that is the Death card, um, relating to beginnings and endings, and that's what new moons are kind of about as well. New moons are the first phase in a lunar cycle. So it's all about freshness, new opportunities, new intentions, new manifestations, things of that nature. Scorpio is also represented by two different animals that are also about transformation. I guess I could say three, but mainly um, Scorpio is represented by the scorpion, obviously. And, it sheds its skin in order to be comfortable and have the right shell for its body. And then going to the phoenix, we all know the legend, the myth that it rises from its own ashes. And then the third one that just kind of pops into my head is butterflies. We think about a butterfly, it starts out as a caterpillar, goes into a cocoon state, and that's a lot of darkness. And it can be a very scary point, I think, because imagine if you were a freaking butterfly or a caterpillar, you put yourself in a cocoon, and they literally become mush and move and shape themselves into something else, something that has wings, something that can fly. And that's very painful. A lot of people don't realize that healing and growth is very painful. It's not the funnest thing in the world. Think back to when you were a kid and you had growing pains. It was just this gnawing, annoying, dull pain that you couldn't escape from because your body's getting bigger. Yeah, so that was interesting. That just came to me right now. I normally like write notes a little bit before each of my readings, and that kind of was just like a light bulb moment. This is also the final super new moon of the year. To me, the energy feels very climactic. Um, it's encouraging people to really dig deep, to bring what's buried to the surface. And right now, the universe, God, spirit, however you choose to identify it, is kind of giving us an ultimatum as far as ourselves. You know, there's things that need to be removed, changed, fixed, updated, however you relate to it, from your life. And this is people, places, and things. And the universe is basically saying, we can do this the easy way or the hard way. And the easy way is you doing it on your own, just doing it on your own and being able to work through things, even if it is scary, hard, uncomfortable. And the hard way is the universe taking it from you, kind of pulling the rug from underneath your feet. And that can be a difficult thing for people to understand as well, because we become so attached to certain things, but sometimes we don't want to end something or remove something because we have so much hope or we feel so invested in something. But I tell you guys all the time, rejection is God's protection. So when things are being taken from you, it is for your highest and greatest good. Sometimes things need to be removed in order for new and better things to take their place. I think I always tell you guys too, you got to drop a few things in order to be able to catch your blessings. This is also really just like addressing what's being ignored. And it makes me think of little kids, like when they're scared of something and they bury themselves underneath a blanket. I mean, it's not a bulletproof or invisibility cloak or anything like that. But to a child, if I can't see it, if I'm not paying attention to it, then whatever it is that I don't like or makes me uncomfortable can't hurt me. And that can work for a little while, but eventually you will come to that realization that certain things aren't meant for you anymore, whether you like it or not. I also feel like this is a highly emotional new moon for some of you guys, and I know that that's because of all of the heart chakra clearings and activations that are happening right now. I would also encourage you to find out what type of moon you were born under, because me personally, full moons fuck up my whole world, and new moons are totally fine for me, but that is also because I was born under a new moon. I also did a little bit of research too to find out what planets kind of coincide with your chakras, and the moon obviously is connected to our heart chakra. You know, that's our emotion, that's how we love, that's how we, you know, express our joy, or you know, things like that. So this is going to be very, very healing and cleansing. I know I keep saying that over and over and over again, but you know, can't fight the messages. They are what they are. You'll see here that I have a card already pulled. Sometimes I like to pull a card off of camera just to kind of give myself an idea of like, hey, what are we going to cover today? And I pulled the universe. And what's funny is, as soon as I pulled this card, I had a mental image of a movie theater. And, you know, it's the end of the movie. It says the end. Credits are playing. And just as you're about to get up and leave the theater, you know, like all of our superhero movies that everybody loves, Marvel and stuff like that, they have a little snippet of the next chapter at the end. So I think that this is, you know, representing like there's still a little bit more to learn before this movie's over, before this cycle is over. And that's what the universe is really about. In traditional tarot, this is marked by the worlds, and that is a completion energy. A cycle is ending, a new beginning is starting, and the universe is on your side. I'm also looking at the card and realizing, as there's a face in it, is, you know, we may feel so small, but at the end of the day, we are all made up of the same things that stars are made up of. So if that helps anybody, remember that you need to shine. No, even in your darkest hour, you need to shine. Yeah. So that's where we're at right now. I am actually going to slide this out of the way and get into some Moonology Oracle and see what the moon has to tell us today. Yeah, there's just, it definitely, I can sense that people are emotional right now. Side note, I know I said that Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, but when I was doing a little bit of research about it, I found out that Scorpio was previously ruled by Mars, because, you know, Pluto wasn't discovered until the 1930s, I believe, and then it disappeared. We didn't count it as a planet. Then it came back, which I think is really funny because it's really Scorpio's spirit. They like to disappear when they want to. Wow, 3 cards came out. How interesting. So instantly, this is making me think of the solar plexus chakra, which is located right around your navel in your body. And this is where we actually process a lot of our emotions. High empaths actually experience a lot of digestive issues if they're not well protected energetically wise. I think I said in the last video that I recorded, you know, imagine yourself being surrounded by white light, or a purple light anytime you leave your home or whenever you're feeling unsafe or uncomfortable. And that will kind of help to give you that sense of security. And confidence is a big thing that is related to our solar plexus. That is where our self-worth is stored. So being confident in all of your actions during this time is going to be really, really key. I mean, it says key to your success. It's never easy to let anything go, especially if it's something that you were so highly invested in and you love so much. But digging deeper into the things that are bothering you, frustrating you, hurting you, I feel like this is really relating to relationships. This confidence is the key to your success. So just being confident in your ability to speak your truth and say what's in your heart without fear of judgment, without fear of negative reactions, because you want to know what? People cannot be 100% happy with you 100% of the time. But if this person, and I'm saying this very generally because it could be a family member, it could be a coworker, a boss, a romantic partner, even just a friend, but you have to speak what's on your heart and not worry how it's going to be taken. You can't fear reaction at this point, because what happens when we concern ourselves so much with the other person, we end up saying no to ourselves and yes to them, when in reality we should have been saying yes to ourselves and no to them. So just finding your confidence and being able to speak your truth is going to be really, really important. And I think that this new moon is really going to drive that home. A time to heal rather than to take. This is definitely a time to heal. Wow, I didn't even read that right, but there's no accidents. A time to give rather than to take is what it actually says. And this is very green, so this is definitely drawing me to the heart chakra again. Wow, I just looked at the other card. I'm so distracted right now. A time to give rather than take. This feels like it's a time to give to yourself rather than trying to take from someone else. Relating back to whatever this relationship is, whatever the dynamic is. Oh no, I'm being corrected. It's a time to give your truth rather than take someone else's. Ooh, that's kind of deep. I feel like you don't have the opportunity or feel like you have the freedom to speak. And there's just, I don't know, it just doesn't feel like there's an emotional safety that's happening here. And in those types of situations, relationships, connections, nothing will come of this situation. I'm just going to leave it as, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, and you can't change a tiger's stripes. We will leave it at that. But those are some interesting cards to pull straight out the gate. I'm going to try and keep these back in your guys' view. So let's see. I'm going to move some things around here. Let's see what is going to challenge us with this new moon. A relationship. And this feels like it's a relationship that, and it says courtship, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship, but it feels like a relationship that was ideal, what you wanted, what you were seeking in the beginning. And at this point, it has lost its luster. And again, This could be a romantic relationship, a family, a friend, a coworker, however it is. It could even be your relationship with yourself, honestly. But to me, it doesn't feel that way. It feels like, I don't know, it just feels like you were bamboozled. Oh my God, it feels like you were just led to believe something that wasn't true. Huh. So definitely take a closer look at some of your relationships right now and take a step back and really look at the big picture. Has it improved since the beginning, or has it gone completely downhill? Is it adding to your life in a positive way, or is it adding to your life in a not so positive way? It just, and it's interesting too. I'm being drawn to the 4 because this is leading me to the 4th house, which is ruled by Cancer, which rules home, family, and relationships. So this is definitely some kind of relationship in your life that isn't what you thought it would be. It just, I don't know how else to explain it. It's just, you were bamboozled. I feel like you were just kind of fooled. You were tricked. I guess that's the only thing that's challenging us right now. Hold on. Thief wanted to come out. I just looked at it, but I didn't think it was important. But thief, I feel like this person is a thief of joy. Holy shit. I forgot to say at the beginning I cuss in all my readings, but we've gone too far. Yeah, this person is a thief of your joy, a thief of your sanity, a thief of confidence. Whatever is happening is not okay, and I need you to know that. This feels like it could be very specific, but it doesn't. This could also be, this does feel like it could be a job, because it could have been that in the beginning you loved your job and now it's a thief of your joy. I need to draw attention to that too. It's not just strictly about relationships. That's just what's speaking to me more so. And I'm looking at this lady laughing in the background, and it almost feels like you feel like you're going to be laughed at. You feel like you are going to be mocked. I can hear, if you ever seen the movie Carrie, you know that scene, they're all going to laugh at you. They're all going to laugh at you. I keep hearing that over and over in my head, and I feel like that if this ends, this relationship, friendship, job, whatever, you feel like you are going to be highly judged. You feel like people are going to laugh at you, that people are going to think you're a joke. But that's neither here nor there. Ultimately, it's about you, your peace, your heart, your soul. And I don't like any of this. I'm going to tell it to you straight. I don't like any of this at all. And oh my gosh, I can instantly think of a couple of people in my life that really need this message right now. Okay, we're just gonna move along because I'm getting in on all my personal feels. Let's see what's supporting us right now. The stars. A long journey brings reward. This is just making me think of the star card in tarot, and that's all about healing, cleansing. And this is just kind of putting to your attention that yes, healing is hard and it takes a long time, but it's worth it. Letting go of things is worth it. Moving away from things that don't serve you is worth it, because there will always be something better. It's like threefold that will take its place. And I need you guys to understand that, yes, letting go is hard. But think about how much easier it might be to not have to hold on so tight. Makes me think of, sand. If you grip sand tightly in your hand, it just falls through your fingertips. But if you hold it in the palm of your hand, you can keep it. You can hold it. And I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like there's some white knuckling on something that needs to just be dropped. Let's see what else is supporting us with this full moon. Damn, I'm already 20 minutes in and haven't even hit the tarot. Okay. Okay. I don't want to have all of these. I'm going to move these over. Actually, I'm going to put these away because we know there's a thief of joy in your life. Let's move on. Let's see what's supporting us. Good fortune and friendship. This is, again, paying homage to letting stuff go. When you let stuff go, better things come in. And I'm hearing sirens. So whatever you allow yourself to let go of, it will be filled with things that are for your highest good. And it's so funny because I always describe unicorns as majestic, and it just has a very majestic, magical fucking feel. When you open yourself up, when you close the door on certain things, you open the door to other things. And that siren's getting louder. Hold on, I'm gonna let it pass. Michael really agrees with me right now. And the Queen, love and prosperity. This is tying into it. You get what you deserve when you let go of what you don't. And then the Talisman, you are destined to succeed. This situation, relationship, job, whatever it is, however it is illustrated in your life, is literally holding you back from your dreams, the dream life you want. Oh my God, sirens again. Okay, we're just gonna let that go by really quick. Sorry about that, but Michael really likes what I'm saying right now. Okay, thanks, AA Mike. This is out of control right now. More and more things will fall into place and for your highest good when you allow yourself to let go of what isn't. And we're going to move on and get into the tarot. Because Lord have mercy. We're already 24 minutes-ish in. So let's see. I'm actually going to put these up too, so we have more room for the tarot cards. Let's see what is going to affect us and how this new moon is going to affect us emotionally. What should we expect emotionally from this new moon, since that's what it's all about? Let's see what's in store for us emotionally. Okay, so it's interesting because this deck has a few different representations for specific cards, and this is one of the representations of the Three of Cups. And because this isn't in color, to me it feels like a longing for solid connections, a longing for reciprocative relationships that goes across the board, friendships, really, like romantic partners, things like that. But there is definitely a longing for that. What else should we expect emotionally from that? But I will tell you too that when you let go, when you drop When you free your hands up, you know, your vibe attracts your tribe. So if you are stuck in a not so positive vibe, you're not going to attract what you want to come into your existence. What else should we expect emotionally? Or is that it? We're just longing for relationships? Okay, well that is not okay. We're not going to take these. Okay, yeah. We're going to take those. You feel like you will lose something if you let this go, like a big piece of yourself with this Five of Cups energy. But what she doesn't realize is, yes, there are 3 cups, and it's interesting that you're longing for this connection and it's not there because those 3 cups are spilled over. What she doesn't see is looming in the distance is these 2 cups filled with beautiful, glorious love, appreciation. And then the 3 of Swords, this is definitely, it's pulling at your heartstrings a lot. And there's so much emotion interlaced with this connection that you almost feel like if you let it go, you're letting go a piece of yourself. If you let it go, you won't know who you are anymore. If you let it go, you won't be able to survive. I don't know how else to describe it. But the universe is ready to gift you with something that's along the lines of what you want. It wants to gift you the relationships and connections that you are seeking. Tell me more about this Knight of Cups energy. I'm going to get a clarifier on that one. Okay. Happiness. Yes, what the universe wants to offer is going to bring great happiness. The Sun is the happiest card in the entire fucking deck. And it's also about healing, illumination, coming out of the darkness, coming into your light, coming into your true joyous self that I think has been hidden for quite some time behind a mask of happiness and joy. Okay, let's see what we should expect mentally with this super new moon. What should we expect mentally? Okay. You're feeling beaten down. Very beaten down. This is the 9 of Wands. This is our wounded warrior. You've been through hell and back, and it feels you're ready to move on from this. You're ready to move away from this. You just have a lot of, there's just a lot of conflict surrounding it. It's not going to be an easy removal. For some of you, this could be somebody that you live with, that you, going back to the courtship card, it could be somebody that you're in a long-term relationship with, someone that you could be engaged to, married to, and there's just a lot of chaos that could come with it. But it's like, do you want to stay in this energy of feeling beaten down, wounded, depleted. Like you can barely fucking go on. Look at him. His arm is wrapped up. One of his eyes is fucked off. He looks weak. He got stitches underneath his eye. Mentally, we are feeling locked out, left out in the cold. You had these dreams of this beautiful, happy fucking ending. Only for you to not be invited in the castle. There's a lot of deception happening, and I think this is coming from both sides, yes, but I think more so it's coming from you. Again, this could have to do with a job scenario too. You thought you were going to be able to, you know, have an empire, and you're feeling like a beggar. You were deceived. But what I was saying is you may be deceived by the relationship, the job, the whatever it is. Yes, you are. But I feel like more so it's you deceiving yourself. It's you lying to yourself and saying that it's okay. It's okay. It's not a big deal. This will work out. If I just keep trying, it'll work out. If I just keep pushing for it, it'll work out. I'm gonna pull. Okay. A clarifier for you're out of balance. You don't feel like you are grounded. You feel like you're floating. What's the real conflict that's occurring for this in this mental space? What's the conflict? What's the chaos that ending this would create? Okay, some flipped. It's you feeling like you're letting go of a dream. Oh, this is breaking my heart. It really is. And I was about to pull a clarifier on the Five of Pentacles, is feeling left out in the cold. And you know what should the next step be? Making a choice, because you're at a crossroads. You need to figure out what direction you need to go. You know what direction you need to go. What counts is actually taking the path. And let's pull a clarifier for this deception. Tell me a little bit more about this deception that's happening. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. Sorry. Maybe I should watch Grace today. It's out of balance. This situation is out of balance. Somebody is putting more in than the other person. There's not an even, and that, hold up. What did didn't we have that fucking moon card, a time to give rather than take? Interesting. It's time for you to give to yourself instead of trying to get it from somebody else. Yeah, and this is keeping you up at night. This whole scenario. Creating anxiety within you. You're losing sleep. You're not sleeping. You're not eating right, you are not taking care of yourself the way that you should because of this situation at hand. And what happens when you burn the candle at both ends? You're left with a puddle of wax. I'll just leave it at that. So with this new moon, what should we expect spiritually? What should we expect spiritually? I'm going to grab that in a second because it flew far as fuck. And so do the other ones. Let's see how many are on the floor. 3. Okay. Well, this is a nice rounded out. So, spiritually, sorry, I'm listening. Spiritually, there's a divine intervention happening. I don't know how else to say it. And this is your higher self. This feels like, hold on. To be honest, I feel like this is Michael, Archangel Michael. He is the protector. He is the person that helps us to cut cords. So honestly, and that's probably why he was woohooing with the sirens earlier, is because he's very much present with us right now. But maybe taking a moment to call on him to help you and guide you through this removal process. He can help you cut the cords. He will protect you, your energy, your heart, your soul. Archangel Michael is such a loving spirit. I don't even know how else to describe it, because I can tell you personally that when I was going through some of my hardest times, I would call on him and I would legitimately ask him to hold me, and I would feel the energy of arms, big ass arms, enveloping my body and holding me close. I'm gonna get emotional because it's so important for you to move away from whatever the situation is. It's not a game. It's not funny. Because it's coming to an end anyways. But it's up to you to make it easier on yourself. I know it's not going to be easy at all, but once you cut the cords, cut it away, you're going to be gifted with something amazing. Ace of Pentacles is something tangible, something that's within reach, something that you can hold on to. This could be a new job, a new relationship. This is just a gift. I keep hearing, I got a golden ticket. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that meme where it's like a picture of Jesus and he's holding a giant ass teddy bear behind his back. And he is in front of a little girl and she's got this like raggedy teddy bear, right? And it's small. And he's like, or the little girl's like, but I love it. And Jesus is like, just trust me. And I think that's what needs to happen here. Yes, you love this old teddy bear, but you're going to get a big, brand new one. I'm going to pull a clarifier on this Hierophant because this definitely feels like Michael's energy to me. But definitely call on him to help guide you through this turbulence. It's okay to be scared. Yeah, he wants to help you give your power. Oh, get your power back. Get your spark back. Get your passion back. Your lust for life. I'm noticing here that there's an open book. It's because you're going to have the pen in the hand for the next chapter. The saga isn't over. Going back to what I was mentioning in the beginning about the movie, the credits, it's just that movie's done. That chapter is done, but the saga isn't over. It's like, Breaking Dawn, the whole Twilight series. It's breaking everything down. I don't know why I just specifically said Breaking Dawn, but maybe there's a message there for somebody. Because it is always darkest before the dawn. Yeah. And once you are able to move out of this, because this cycle is closing, because it is the beginning of the next phase, the next stage of your life, it will be so much more peaceful. I promise you. And the Queen of Swords. This is you using your discernment. This is you speaking your truth and not fearing the consequences. The Queen of Swords, she's kind of a bad bitch. She really is. She bad. I don't know how else to say it. This is going to create more harmony within yourself. Tell me about this gift. Lord, hold on. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. What is this gift that the universe wants to give us? What is this gift? Okay. The end to mental entrapment. The end to just feeling trapped in a situation. And feeling tied and bound to it when you're not. What else is... Oh, hold on. Something flipped in here. Hold the phone. It's giving you back your truth, your power. It's giving you... The universe wants to give you clarity. It's a second ace. No, that's a third ace. I'm going to pull another one for what else the universe wants to give us. The aces are new beginnings. A new beginning in your power within yourself. A new beginning within your truth and your authenticity. A new beginning in life with the Ace of Pentacles. Who doesn't want their spark back? Who doesn't want their mental truth back? What else do you want to give us, universe? I'm being greedy. Oh, fuck. Okay. That's it. Wants to give us a fresh start. A new beginning. And full trust in the universe and its ability to provide us with what we need. This may be a difficult time. This may be a difficult thing for you to let go of, but do you want to lose that person or continue to lose yourself? Do you want to lose that job or continue to lose yourself? If it doesn't align with you, it ain't for you. And I will tell you this, what is meant for you will always be for you, and what is not will never be for you. So I am going to pull a postcard from Spirit and see what our last minute Okay, this is about serendipity. Dearest you, Miracles never run out. Look back over your life and you will see so many moments of synchronicity when all the right people, the right place, the right opportunities, and the right time just showed up without any of your help. Think back to how you felt just before a miracle happened. You felt you were giving up, but it was more like a gentle surrender to whatever was about to happen. We want you to know that miracles are being concocted for you and you will never ever run out of them. You just don't get to choose how they come, who will deliver them, when they will show up, and what they will do for you. All of that is our department. Spirit knows what is best for you and what wants to be expressed through you. You are incredible and amazing and a magnet for miracles. That would be a mantra for you today. We're on it. Relax. If you only knew how much you were loved. Wow. I have goosebumps right now. Oh my goodness. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. This feels like it was very specific. It could have been just for someone, a couple of people. But if it resonated with you, I hope you were able to take away some powerful and helpful messages. I encourage you to set some new intentions and do some manifesting in honor of this new moon. Check my channel. I did post a new moon ritual, my basic witch ritual, that you can begin tonight. Okay, you guys have a lot to think about, a lot to address, and just be kind to yourself. Reach out to friends, prayer, call on your angels, your guides. They're here to help. Until next time, you guys, have a blessed remainder of your day.